Stop letting the dealership tell you that you need to run your credit in order to find out what the total cost is of the vehicle you're trying to buy. As a matter of fact, you never even have to run your credit at all with the dealership. They can still give you a price. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean. If you're new to my page, my name's Bill. I'm a car buying expert and I love saving you money at the dealership. If you allow the dealership to run your credit before you've even seen the pricing, you're essentially saying that you agree to the full price with no negotiation, because later when you try and negotiate, they're just going to tell you no. There's two major components with any car deal. It's going to be the out the door price, what everything comes to, and what interest rate and term you were able to get. All you truly need to get the out the door price from the dealership is to give the dealership the address that you're registering the vehicle that you're trying to purchase from them. That way they can assess taxes. You can bring your own check. You can go to your own bank and get a check. You can get your own cash. You don't need to use dealership financing. A lot of us elect to use dealership financing or think that we have to use dealership financing because we don't know how to get the financing on our own. The dealership is a convenience, but we are going to pay for conveniences. Anytime somebody else is middlemaning a process, you're going to pay a middleman fee. Let's take the dealership completely out of the equation. We'll get our own financing. We go get pre-approved on our own. We already know our rate, our term, how much we're approved for. All we're really doing with the dealership now is negotiating the price, because that's all that really matters. If your salesman says, how much down payment, what kind of payments are you trying to be at, what interest rate do you need, none of that matters. We can take all of that conversation off the table. When we establish the interest rate and term on our own before going to the dealership, we put ourselves in a position of leverage. Now we don't need to discuss that with the dealership at all. And the only reason we'd open the door to that discussion is if we were allowing the dealership to try and beat the rate we were able to get for ourselves. Now, even if we aren't pre-approved, but we call the dealership to discuss the price of a vehicle and the salesperson starts trying to talk about down payment and payments, you can quickly change the channel. Just tell them, hey, we'll figure all that out later. Right now, I'm really worried about the out the door price. If we can get that low enough, then we can find out what my credit yields for an interest rate. Typically, if your salesperson is trying to have you run your credit before discussing the final price, it's because they're trying to make you feel locked in. They know that consumers feel like when they run their credit once, they don't want to run it again, and they're afraid, so they'll probably just buy the vehicle and take the shitty deal. Remember, if your salesperson says anything like this, remind your salesperson that you can get your own check, your own financing, and that right now, your only topic of discussion is the out the door price. For more tips, tricks, and hacks just like this one, please follow Billy the Car Kid.